Hello everyone watching on YouTube and welcome back to more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. We're gonna load up at the end of the chapter in Chapter 7, so we're jumping straight into Chapter 8 basically. We got some cutscenes, let's do it. I'm so excited. This game is so much fun.
Scarlet Blaze. The Maiden's Peril. When he learns of the Empire's struggle, Dimitri decides the time is right to strike. He moves swiftly to drive the Empire out, toppling one unfaithful Western lord after another. Finally, he descends on Arianrhod, seat of Count Ro, the first lord to betray him. Thus does Edelgard's army begin another grueling march to rescue a different count.
Here we go again, lads.
We've been here before, but we were in such a rush to rescue Lonato that we never got more than a glimpse of Arianrhod. Can't really appreciate the scale that quick.
I hate that they say Arianrhod as if the H in that word is an A. And even then, the O and the A would need to be flipped, wouldn't they, to spell the word road? Tress, why is there an H in this word?
And now we're back to bail it out.
If only Claude hadn't hatched his futile scheme.
That is, how do you spell road? Okay, yeah, it is R-O-A-D. For a second there, I had a small... You ever have those moments where you're like, oh, this is how you spell a word. But then you, like, convince yourself, like, wait, is it, though? For a second there, I was like, road is R-O-A-D, right? It's not R-A-O-D? And I was like, that just doesn't sound right. Great start to today's stream. Neki, welcome to stream. Good to see you.
We could have avoided all these needless battles and saved countless lives.
Yet, in a more positive light, he handed us the perfect opportunity to show that not even the Alliance and Kingdom together can match the Empire's strength. Once we crush the army of Fargus, our superiority will be clear for all to see.
And will that actually result in fewer casualties going forward? Because that is what would put Her Majesty's heart at ease.
I will make no guarantees for matters beyond our control. So long as fanatics are willing to die for the Central Church, casualties are inevitable.
We broke the Alliance's siege, and we can break the Kingdom's too.
We're lucky it's a stronghold like Arianrhod that's under siege. It shouldn't be half the nail-biter we had to deal with last time.
Yes, but last time Count Bergles was in command. For all we know, Count Ro will break like a twig and surrender the moment he hears the first soldier crest the hill.
As I see it, we have two options. We can take a direct path for Arianrhod, or we can wait until we scatter the Kingdom troops that are fanned out in the north. It is a most vexing decision.
As a professional at staying holed up, I think we should secure the perimeter first and get rid of as much danger as we possibly can. Time is important. We should be striking fast and hard.
Dude, we should just get him. Just get him.
War doesn't wait. We should free the city while we still have the chance.
Let's keep both options open and see how the situation unfolds. General Randolph,
Yes, Your Majesty.
I commend you for holding Arianrhod with what few soldiers you had.
Thank you, Your Majesty. But I am unworthy of such praise when I failed to prevent the siege. Coordination with Count Ro proved difficult. It was all I could do merely to keep the enemy in check.
That alone is commendable. The more foolish man would have rushed to glory, and gotten himself and his underlings killed in the process.
I have a key role for you in the coming rescue, General. I know you were up to the task.
Of course, Your Majesty.
My brother and I will give our all.
Very good. But do not let your eagerness for victory come at the cost of lives. We have many more battles ahead and must conduct ourselves accordingly.
Hey there, Edelgard.
Leafing through documents, are we? This is new.
Yeah, completely out of character, I know. But one of these reports has been stuck in my mind. Back when Count Ro declared fealty to the Empire, other lords committed to doing the same, right? But the moment we left and the Kingdom army marched south, they fell right back in line. It's like they never betrayed Fargus in the first place.
Good memory. That's exactly what happened. Houses Elidor and Duval both made overtures to join the Empire.
So why is the kingdom welcoming them back without so much as a wrist slap? Is this another House Gloucester thing where the politics demand it? Seems like their importance as noble families outstrips the fact that they're all two-faced liars.
Politics are doubtless involved, but the heads of houses can change, as they did with Gloucester. We're not bound to place importance on any one individual, only the bloodline.
So the kingdom's aristocracy gets the same free pass as the alliances?
Yes, and the Empire's as well, even though I do my best to treat everyone equally. I cannot afford to slight a minister's house, for example. They broke fealty to the former Prime Minister when they swore it to me. Would you call that treachery? What makes it different from the actions of Count Gloucester?
Rough, dude. Rough questions.
Greed makes it different. And I'd say betraying someone for money is lower than low.
That's one way to look at it. I agree that what matters is the reason behind the change of heart.
Alright, I'm pleased with that response.
Was it for land? For status? To exact revenge or seize glory? Because I view a betrayal for any of those reasons to be utterly worthless.
Yeah, money and vengeance are pretty shallow motives. Though, that's why I'm here.
I'm not talking about mercenaries. I'm talking about lords. Each of their decisions has the ability to upend the lives of thousands, if not more. Only a person with the character to realize that is truly fit to lead.
I've worked for plenty of nobles in my time. Until now, I couldn't have cared less what it means to actually be one. But then you gave me responsibility over all these soldiers, and well, I guess I'm starting to see the world in a different way. And the people who live in it, too.
Dude, it's crazy how much, like, night and day, how much more interesting and invested I am in Shez, who I've named Rogue, in this game compared to, like, Byleth in Three Houses, because Shez has an actual character. It just really reminds me of how much I don't like silent protagonists.
I see.
I admit your grand designs sail clear over my head sometimes. Most of the time, actually. But that's why I stand by you. I feel like one of these days, something important's gonna rub off on me.
And I feel the same. You've opened my eyes to all manner of things I might never have seen otherwise. You are a commoner without the fetters of a family name, wielding your sword directly for me. That's more valuable than you may realize.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Ooh, boy. Okay. So in this chapter, you can just speedrun and do the main mission immediately. We're not going to do that, obviously, even though I think that's what Petra said to do, and I agreed with Petra. We're going to do what Bernadetta suggested instead and take all the areas around. Vexus and Gizoid, welcome to stream. Good to see you. What's the support combo we got? Bernadetta with Caspar and Petra? No, just Caspar. Who does Petra have one with? Caspar? Oh, yeah. How about that? You're already halfway through B? Maybe this is one of the supports that was locked until now, potentially. Okay, let's hold up a little bit. It's the start of a chapter, so we got a lot of stuff we have to do to, like, get ready. So let's do the classic, talk to everyone in the area to get that knocked out.
Amazing!
Arianrhod, huh? Sure wish I had an invincible fortress I could lock myself away in forever. Still, I know that there's no such thing as something being truly invincible. I mean, even Count Bergles loses on occasion, right? Which means it's only a matter of time for Arianrhod. An Alliance soldier, huh?
Hello there.
Hey there, remember me? I guess you don't. I was in the same year as you in the Golden Deer House. A few houses of the Alliance are following the Empire now, including the one that I work for. How nice. Bow, 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 bow. Sup, Happy?
Listen up.
Going back and forth in the mountains reminds me of my hometown. Haven't seen anyone there in a long time, but I think I'd like to head back someday. It's in the middle of some great mountains. No, wait, some great forest? That'll come to me eventually. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Sombra, Nightmare, welcome to stream. Hey, Ash, I haven't used you at all yet. Leonardo and his forces lead the vanguard to Arianrhod. He'll be quite familiar with Arianrhod, seeing as it is House Rowe's residence. Leonardo is very important to me, as is everyone else in the Kingdom Army. And I don't want to whine, I really don't, but I also don't want to fight him. Don't worry, dude, you probably won't, because I probably won't use you at all. Alright, I forgot that this support conversation thing would be on screen the whole time. Let's do these support conversations real quick, then we'll continue chatting with everyone. Oh, this is Bernadetta and Caspar's last one, okay.
Hey, Bernadetta. I'm sorry about before.
What on earth is this music? This is like Toontown music.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Forgive me.
Huh? No, I'm the one who wants you to forgive me. Did you hear me apologize just now?
If I forgive you, will you forgive me? Then I forgive you. Please just let me live in peace.
After what happened, I went to Edelgard and asked her what I should do. She told me not to do anything and just to apologize. So I'm gonna figure out something I can get for you to make this right.
No, I don't need anything! Oh, rats, he's gone. I have a bad feeling about this.
Look, Bernadetta, I got you all your favorite foods.
Thank you? But, I think there's enough food here for 10 people, so...
Food is a foundation for building your body. If you train 3 times harder, you gotta eat 3 times as much. I mean, that's just science.
Caspar is something of a scientist himself.
And don't worry, if you can't eat it all, I'm happy to scarf down the rest.
Okay, so I can't actually train 3 times harder. And even if I did, I sure couldn't eat 3 times as much.
Look, Bernadetta, I took the bow you used for training and replaced it with an extra strong one. Oh, and don't worry, I won't interfere with your training. I learned my lesson last time.
Wow, this does look strong. Let's just... Oh, come on! I can't even pull the bowstring back! How am I supposed to train with this thing? Caspar?
Hey there, Bernadetta. What's up?
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about all the stuff you're doing to apologize.
Oh, yeah? Say, how's that training coming?
Lousy! So please, stop apologizing already!
What? But I softened up the training so it was way less than what I'd do myself.
Softer? What kind of training do you even do?
Well, for starters, I go 15 times harder than everyone else here.
I'm starting to think that Caspar doesn't know numbers. I don't think he knows, like, what he actually means when he says 15 times. I don't think he can do that level of multiplication.
But of course, I don't have 15 times as many hours in my day, so instead, I do 3 times the amount, 5 times as fast.
Never mind, maybe he does know how to multiply numbers.
As for food, I generally need to wolf down about 6 times as much as everyone else because of how hungry all my training makes me.
Okay, you're not human.
Oh, and when I train with a bow, I use one with a string pulled 5 times as taut as normal.
Oh, right, I get it! Your training is ridiculous!
You think it's ridiculous? But my father came up with it, and he's the Minister of Military Affairs.
Well, if he's the standard you're aspiring to, then no wonder that's how it is!
Huh. You know, I never considered that my father got so strong because of how unusual his training regimen is.
I mean, I don't know about all that, but your routine is definitely not normal.
But I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Yeah, that explains a lot. Hey, good luck with that!
That was funny. That was funny. That was a good one. Bernadetta has 3 ranks with Marianne, huh? Okay. Bernadetta does not have a lot of A ranks to do. And we need to start getting her affinity with Linhardt, apparently. Okay. I don't know if maybe I'm just not remembering 3 houses right, but I do think this game is amazing. I'm loving just about every part of it. small complaint I have is it does seem like a lot of the characters have less supports overall. I'm also still really salty that Bernadetta and Ferdinand only have 1 support at rank C, when I played Black Eagles, they had 3 supports, and they ended up together at the end of it. So that's very upsetting. But I do feel like there's a little more of a dearth of supports compared to how 3 Houses was. We might use Marianne in the next match. I want to at least give Lysithea and Marianne a try. I like Lysithea more than Marianne. But we have so many mages.
And that's the situation. Now put your head down and see it done.
Okay, so I bet we had the C rank for Petra and Caspar earlier, but we weren't able to do... It was probably locked because of Count Bergliez needing to be a part of it. I understand.
Leave it to me. I can do this blindfolded.
And don't neglect your night training. You'll be a wreck in the morning if you don't put the hours in.
What kind of lazy jerk do you take me for? Of course I'd never skip my training.
Very good. Well, I must be going. It seems you have a visitor anyway, so farewell.
Wait, a visitor? Oh, hey Petra. Sorry, were you waiting for me? What can I do for you? Everything all right? You don't look so good.
I am well. You have my thanks for your concern.
You sure? I can walk you to the infirmary. I think Professor Manuela is in, actually.
No, I am well. Do not be troubling yourself.
If you say so.
I do. Caspar, I was not realizing that your father was visiting.
Oh yeah, isn't Bergliez like the dude who was in charge of beating the stuffing out of Brigid during the Dagda War?
Yeah, he dropped by to talk to Edelgard and some of the others. Guy's so busy he hardly stays in any one place for more than a few hours.
I must be remembering that.
Oh, you have some business with him?
No, not yet.
Hey, sorry, but did you need me for something?
Huh? Oh, Edelgard is needing you. I was coming to tell you. She appeared quite upset. Her composure was almost lost.
Edelgard? I don't believe you.
Wait, she's mad at me? Oh no, I totally forgot she wanted to see me!
Oh dude, you're done.
Thanks, Petra, you're a lifesaver.
One day, I will be having revenge. Leopold von Bergliez. You will be ruining the day you stole my father's life.
Stole? Didn't your father try and invade his country? That's, you know, that's happening. I hate to tell you this, Petra, but, like, Bergliez? I love that guy. He's unstoppable.
Thing is...
For a long time, all I cared about was being just like my father in every way and then surpassing him. Honestly, good call. But now I know that's not enough. I mean, there have to be people even stronger than him, right? Maybe Hilda's brother? Even then, I doubt it. I sincerely doubt.
Sure?
Yeah, it seems unlikely. And even if there are, I bet you can count them on one hand. Maybe you're right. Still, if Hulst decided to fight my father, I wonder who'd win. He also brought up Hilda's brother. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Crypt, welcome to stream. Jeremy as well, Peril, anyone else in chat, glad to have y'all. This was once Arendelle territory, but the Regent's Rebellion saw the house ended. After that, it came under control of House Hresvelg, and the Minister of the Imperial Household began coming and going often. Talk arose that it would be granted to House Vestra, but for now it remains under Hresvelg influence. Vestra is Hubert, I believe. We have more troops than ever now. It just goes to show how important this battle is, but on the other side of that coin, it will doubtless lead to ever greater losses. Take a different approach. Yeah, you're right, but with people like you around, maybe we'll be able to reduce that number a little.
Oh no.
I'm just sad about all those we won't be able to save. Well, you know, that's war for you.
Hello there.
I felt my recent performance to be lacking. Nonetheless, Her Majesty honored me with praise, and now my heart is full. Perhaps if I continue to accrue meritorious deeds to my name, I will be permitted to establish a house. For my family, I will do whatever it takes. Good on you, Randolph. Good on you.
Let me think.
It appears the King of Fargus himself has come to recapture Arianrhod. The outcome of this battle will likely contribute heavily to the balance of power between Adrestia and Fargus. I look forward to great success on your part. But I also trust you to look after Her Majesty. This is the kingdom we face, and there will be no end of rogues who seek to claim her life. Alright. Chitin, welcome to stream, dude. I'm so glad Her Majesty praised Randolph's efforts, and it seems like he received a reward too. My brother works incredibly hard for our sakes, and I want to help however I can.
Do this.
Hold on, Randolph. I'll help you, I swear it.